Your new single really touches on that idea that love alone is worth the fight, because it isn't always easy. There are going to be those difficult moments that you experience in any relationship, whether it's with your brother, whether it's with your bandmates, whether it's with your husband, your wife, your kids, your mom, your dad.
Yeah.
But it does take fighting through those things.
Totally. I mean, if we were to sum up our, you know, not only our trip around the globe for making the movie, but our entire career as a band, I think you could sum it up with the sentence, love alone is worth the fight. There's no amount of money that's worth the struggle. There's no amount of fame. There's no amount of any of the other things on the table that seem like, oh, that could be a cool thing. It's not worth it. None of that's worth it. The thing that's worth it are the people, you know, and for us, you know, like you said, you know, marriages, even politically, you know, like the disagreements that you have, to be a lover, you have to be a fighter. And sometimes that fight is an inner dialogue of trying to think rightly about how to approach a situation with someone that you love, that is driving you crazy, you know? But I mean, I think that love, when you realize that's why you're in it and that's what you're doing it for, then that goes a long way.
Yeah. What was it that gave birth to that song? Why did you feel you had to write that song? Was there a situation, a circumstance you found yourself in, or?
You know, I think things go wrong all the time. Today, you know, traveling, you know, everyone's got their travel stories. I don't have a guitar right now because Delta's got it somewhere.
Oh, no.
But, you know, and those are the little things that get under your skin. And then there's the big things that Tim talked about, emergency surgeries, you know, family members passing away, people you love. That's what life is we think that we think that we have it all ordered into these neat boxes, and then something that is outside of our plan breaks through, and we realize, oh, we have very little control. Yeah. You know, and so for me, those are the things that you realize we can call that a struggle, we can call that a challenge. But when you have a motivation that's beyond the challenge, for me, that's what inspired the song. You know, I think a lot of our songs are written in that tension between the already and the not yet. You know, as a believer, you believe in, you know, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Yeah. But then there's all these elements that are very apparent that it's not fully arrived. Yeah. And so that's where that song came from.
That's cool. And I think when you look at it globally as a believer, what's cool is you look at this idea that God had, that his love for us was worth the fight. And that scene, as I'm listening to the song, I'm reminded of Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, pleading with God, if this cup can pass, then let it pass, knowing full well what was ahead of him. But as you listen to that and you think about that from that perspective, he felt that his love for us was worth what he was sacrificing on the cross, so that the end all could be something far greater than what we see, what we experience even now.